All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, as I like to say. I mean, we made it. Today is the day. We are finally here. I mean, it's been probably a year of campaigning, right? From all those people we had running for the Democratic nomination to even a little bit of talks that Trump wasn't going to get the Republican nomination to we finally made it, and we still don't entirely know. We've got an idea. We don't know for sure. What's wild for us is we're sitting here in Detroit, Michigan today. I'll give you guys a look at this. I'll do a little preview, a little pan over. There's Detroit, downtown Detroit. Um, and a lot of it comes down to where we are. This is Wayne County. You're probably hearing it on the news. We're getting more and more of those counts in. We didn't have a ton last night. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. And I mean, what a wild day we're having today. I was wrong about the direction that we were going to take. I thought that regardless of who was winning or if we didn't know who won, we are hitting a bloodbath day. Exact opposite. I mean, couldn't be more opposite. That said, for myself, I'm calling it a no trade day. If anybody is as surprised, confused as I am, maybe you take the same route and throw out that big no trade day label. That said, we do want to bring stock ideas to you. That this is the best hour for stock ideas. That's what we're trying to make it. So give us feedback if you have it into the chat. But surprised like I am as the reaction that the market is having. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the chart up here. So give me a second for that. But we're sitting right now at the S&P up through. Can you hear me? You can see me? There we go. Okay, all right. Frozen, and now we're back. Thank you guys in the chat. All right, we're back. Okay, good. It seems like things are running again. Yeah. One life, one chance. Nailed it. He's blaming it on the Russians, the connectivity issues on the Russians. I think that's fair. We can call that pretty confidently. But again, the question, I'm throwing it out again because I broke up. If you were surprised about the reaction we're having today, give us the one. If you saw it coming, you thought we were going to rip, give us that too. I mean, I've got the NASDAQ here. Let me add my screen on. Check that out. 5% almost in the NASDAQ. If let's zoom this out to a 1-year chart and look at how wild this gap is. So here's the 1-year chart. I mean, that is a move that we're having. Oh man. But all right, let's hop right into it. Let's start with the same update we've been doing each day this week. Let's look at the election betting odds. 86%. Trump is at 20%. My anecdotal opinion is that those are way out of whack. It seems way closer than that, but I mean, nobody knows for sure.
Luke.
We're getting called out in the chat for not having that Rocket Fiber. We do have that Rocket Fiber. We have the fiber internet. And it is a good service. I'll say that. We were on Comcast, CMCSA, if anybody wants to talk about the stock. But we were on Comcast for probably our first 2-3 years in this building in downtown Detroit. And I mean, we would have internet stability issues at a minimum once a month. I mean, it was so bad to the point that I was driving in on some Sundays to just test the internet and make sure that we didn't have anything go out over the weekend. So that way we could roll in Monday and our news team can get to work in covering the markets.
All right, Luke. You and your fiber. I'm gonna get some fiber in your diet. All right, that's what you need next. But I'm a little perturbed here a little bit. You said if you're totally surprised, hit 1 or 2. I get it that maybe going up 4%, 5%, that's a surprise. But with the Republicans holding on to the Senate, the Dems looking like they're winning the presidency, it's basically gridlock, and that means that the tax won't, our corporate tax rate won't get cut, won't get increased. And so overall, that's good for the markets. It's good for my favorite stock, Crocs. They're not going to have higher taxes. So I'm saying to you, it's time to smash the like button on our channel, but also that we're okay with this. That's what I'm saying to you, Luke.
So are you calling it a buying day?
I'm calling it a buying day. I'm calling it a day. I mean, you guys know I'm on margin. I'm on margin for a decent amount. I bought a bunch yesterday. I bought Slack. I bought a bunch of stocks yesterday. I mean, I'll pull up the account, but you guys, I executed it while we're on the show. I bought. I mean, I was nervous last night. Don't get me wrong, but I go balls out sometimes, and it was one of those moves. I went. I'm on the most margin I've been on in a long, long time, and it's not like I'm up a ton on it because there's some stocks that aren't moving. But you know what I got today? Or is that tomorrow night? Upwork earnings, baby. So my Upwork, UPWK, I bought more Upwork yesterday. So now it's a real position for me, and it's at 2055, and we have earnings.
Yep, that's today. Today after the close.
Are you showing that in Benzinga Pro? Yeah,
I'm showing that in Benzinga Pro.
Yeah, guys, get Benzinga Pro. We have a coupon code. It's called, what's the coupon code? Some funny banners?
Fun banners. Fun banners.
I don't remember anything,
guys. We have nice graphics. We got this little squirrel guy. We got the chat challenge. It's fun banners. If you want to get Benzinga Pro with 20% off for listeners of the show, I'm dropping it in the chat.
But I mean, we got the Dow up 700. We got the Nasdaq up 476. S&P up 100 points. Yeah, the Upwork call options are doing pretty well today. Amazon's doing well. Curaleaf, we got cannabis voted live in 3 cities. Guys, I gave you guys Curaleaf multiple times. It's up 22% since I gave it to you. I don't know what else to do other than go into your account and do it for you.
So here's what's interesting about Curaleaf, right? So Curaleaf is up.
Other than it's making money for everyone that listens to our show. I mean, what else is interesting? These guys are getting rich off this trade, right? No, fine.
I'm in it. Okay. But look at the other cannabis stocks. What's going on with them today? Tilray is down 8%. Canopy Growth is down 6%. Let's look at Kushco. That was the Alan Brockstein one we talked about yesterday. Kushco's up 2%, but a lot of them are getting smacked, and Curaleaf is the big winner today of the cannabis stocks.
Well, that's why I didn't tell you guys to buy every cannabis stock. I said buy Curaleaf, and I said buy TRSSF, and that's up 120%, but not. It was a previous show. So that's you gotta pick and choose. You gotta be a stock picker. It's a stock picker's game and not just, buy them all. But that's interesting that they're not all moving on it. I mean, I think Curaleaf.
I know. I think it's weird.
It's a little bit weird, but Curaleaf's best position for that state, and that's one of the reasons. There's something else I was gonna say. On the Curaleaf trade. So yeah, we're trying to bring ideas and have you guys make money. Oh yeah, I said I can get in your account and make the trade for you. Other than that, or I guess you could invest in the BZ capital funds. Would you guys invest in the BZ ETF and then where we make these picks automatically for you, and then our name is on the line? Maybe that's an idea we have, because I would have leveraged it up in Curaleaf for everyone, just like I would have with Tast and whatever. Tesla. Oh, is Tesla moving today? Oh, we're up $1. So we're hanging there on Tesla.
Okay, all right. So I had a list of stocks I was going to ask you about
Facebook up $21 to 287. Let's go.
Was that one of yours?
Yeah, baby. Twilio up $25 to 306. Let's go. Wendy's is down 84 cents.
Yeah, we got Wendy's was one. We had earnings, but they did raise their dividend. Okay, they didn't raise it a ton. They raised their dividend yield to 1.2%.
Oh, wait.
Something, but not a ton for you.
Wait, let's go to Chris Kachi's favorite stock that he likes to talk about whenever he comes on the show. VSTO. You know I own that, but it's not one of my gainers today. What's going on?
It's getting smoked.
Yep. Is it time for me to sell some of my VSTO? I don't know. This could be. It's getting smoked today.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the other gun stocks, right? You got Ruger down 10%, Smith & Wesson, was that CH? Nope, Smith & Wesson. All right, I don't know what the ticker is. But yeah, the gun stocks are getting smoked today.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll just keep on my VSTO. I want it for a year. I don't know. I think it's good to be diversified. I don't know all tech, so I'm staying in it. I'm staying in it for anyone that asks. Wait, my RKT call options are up again. Does that mean the stock is up today, Luke? Can you give me a quote
The
on
stock
RKT?
is moving.
Rocket Companies. Rocket Companies is a symbol. Oh, we're up 7.33% to $20.80. What do you say, guys? What do you say now? I know there's a bunch of people in the chat room. A strong like and share this video feed live in the interwebs so we can let people know so they stop watching the election. They come watch Luke give stock picks. I'm going to stop talking in 2 seconds and I'm going to let Luke and his team give you the ideas. Terrible.
We're back for now. We're back for now. All right, let's hit some of these other stocks that we talked about this week. All right, I'm throwing up the portfolio. I got a couple that I wanted to call out. So we talked about. Let me throw some zooms in here too. All right, we talked about Curaleaf. I got in that one last week on the Razman pick. It's up 15% since we called it last week.
I like the name the Razman. I like that name. You want to call me the Razman? Let's do that. Okay, in your hot stocks, Luke. I like that.
Yeah, then you can be the Razman. So,
All right.
so Razman's Curaleaf up 15% since last week. 5% of that is today. Box that's one that I called last week. That one's up 4% today. Let's scroll down and look at some of these other names. Rocket was one I was going to highlight. We've both been all over that one. The chat has been all over Rocket. That one we've got up 7% today. TAN is I think a really interesting one. So TAN is the only stock that I added yesterday, and here was the reason why I added TAN. And TAN for awareness, Tango Alpha November. That is the solar ETF. For the solar energy companies, we had the betting markets were way favorable for a Biden election. The solar stocks were down yesterday. They were down about 3%. I use that as a buying opportunity on the ETF. I'm down about 1% on that with the ETF down about 2% today. I'm hanging on to that one. So hanging out there in TAN, that was the one that I added yesterday. And then let's see what else. We'll look at Moderna. Just sort of hanging out flat. I mean, all the moves today are in the tech stocks, right? So my box, that one's up big. I've got my Rocket, that one's up big. I mean, overall, it's a hell of a winning day.
So you're happy with your TAN? I missed that. Sorry. Were you happy with your TAN?
So my TAN, I'm down 1% on it right now. I added it yesterday. The only thing I added, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with the TAN. You know, as again, apolitical, zooming out. I'm not calling election one way or another. I think it's likely that we get a Biden presidency. that should be good for the solar stocks. It was down yesterday. It's down today. The thesis is still there. So I'm hanging out with it.
Yep, and I like that you're showing your portfolio right now. I see this inactive brokerage portfolio. Yeah, we had some technical issues. We're good now. We put the lasers in. The lasers are working. We got the 5G special wireless router here, so we're good now. Give us a like if you can hear us, or give us a one that you can hear us. But Luke, I like that you're in your tan. I think it's a good diversified play. But what I would say is probably more important for you is that it's time for you to go to Florida and get some sun and get a tan. That's what you're missing. So I think you need a little tan, or maybe
the tanning beds are closed in Michigan. I thought maybe I could fake it like that, but nope.
Yeah. So you guys, maybe we should do a show, and Luke has to broadcast from a tanning bed. Luke would never go to a tanning bed, so I think we should do a show where he has.
Do that. Naked.
Oh,
Okay,
Luke.
I know.
Luke skipped that one.
No,
All right.
Stocks. Okay, so I know I said that today is a no trade day for me, and whenever these days happen, where I'm this surprised, we've got this much rotation. I mean, the triple Q's up 5%. I put my no trade blinders on. I do have one stop that I'm going to set up, and it's the one that I have at the top of my portfolio here, Snap. I mean, my average price on Snapchat is $13. The stock is at 42. I mean, so it has been a hell of a run. So Snap, I'm going to go ahead and put a stop on that. The reason why I'm doing that is we see the NASDAQ, the tech heavy index up 5%. You've got a very, very tech name of Snapchat, only up 2.4%. It was up even less than that this morning. The market's not loving this one. It's had a big move upward. So I'm going to put some stops on it. That's what I always do. So if the momentum continues to roll with me, I'm still in it. I'm still hanging out. If the stock loses momentum, I mean, I'm taking a ton of profits on that one.
Okay, fine.
So that's my one trade.
Okay, that's it. You stop. Okay, you're losing your conviction.
Snap. I'm closing Snap.
I hear you. You're losing your conviction.
I'm losing my conviction. Yep. I bought it on valuation. I mean, the multiples have come up. I mean, it's been a hell of a runner recently. It's not keeping up with the market today. I think it's like
you may regret this though, Luke. You've been on Snap before anyone I know. You may regret this in like 3 months, just so you know. Like how I kept.
Well, I'm not selling it. I'm stopping it. I'm putting a stop, right? So I'll probably put it a little bit before 40. We'll see.
You may be forced to sell it, but so all right, that's your thing. What about Google and antitrust? Do you think that if Google gets split up, it's gonna create more value? I mean, I still think Google could be still a play that's. I mean, I think Google is so powerful, Luke, that I don't even know what to say. Like
I agree.
I bought Google in the IPO, and I can show you my account with it. I never sold a share, but like I want to hit myself in the head because I should have like mortgaged my house and put everything I had in Google. The reason I say that, they have so many things that they could just make money on if they wanted to. So many things. I mean, you guys realize if they put an ad, I know they're never going to do it, but if they put an ad on the front page of Google below the About Us page, they could charge $3 million a day for that. So $3 million a day times 370, 65 days. Let me get my calculator. That is like almost another $1 billion in revenue at doing nothing. Thank you for the calculator.
1.1 B.
So I'm a Google buyer. I mean,
maybe we should pitch that idea to him and ask for a 50-50 revenue split.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm in Google, and the reason why I'm in Google is I was doing a portfolio review towards the beginning of this year, and basically the question that I was asking myself are, what are some of these names that I want to own for the long term, and the way that I think about it is, what are businesses that are so embedded into other businesses or so embedded into our lives that they're going to be around. And Google is one of those. It's not just search, right? Like a lot of our website runs off of Amazon and Google. I mean, all business processes run off of it. Google Classroom, right? Schools run off of Google now. I mean, it's so embedded into our lives. It's one of those names that'll stick around. I mean, I've owned it for a little bit less than a year, up 45%. And look at that. I'm getting a nice shout out in the chat for the good call on Vert. Yeah, we didn't talk about that one yet. Let's scroll down there. To Virtue.
Before you get to Virtue, I need the chat to help me with something.
All right, what's that?
I'm making a plea to you guys. I want to bring on this guest, Nicole Sherrod. She used to be like one of the heads of Ameritrade. She's one of the smartest options player I know, and very, very astute and prescient when it comes to the stock market. I just gave her a tweet, and I would like you guys to retweet it so they see this, or feel free to tweet whatever you want to her. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Please retweet or tag her in this. Please retweet or tag Nicole in this. Here we go. She tweeted back to me. You know, she's upset about the election or whatever, but just give this a little retweet because we want to bring Nicole on. You guys will love her, and she knows her stuff. So see that thing now, Luke. Feel free to go to Virtu.
Let's do this. Actually, we've been talking about the same names for a while. Let's get some new names, some
All
new
right.
stocks here. How do you like that?
That's fair.
We're lost again.
Yeah, I'm not lost. You may be
There you
lost.
go.
I'm on a super powerful wireless network. We're here, guys. Okay, so we're gonna bring some new stocks to the game. Luke is making a good point that we've been talking some of the same stocks. So feel free, throw in some symbols. Any symbol. I just want to hear you guys throwing some symbols, and I bet you I know it. I'm like a stock market junkie more than Luke, and I can just NIO, all these ones. The NIO trade is still okay. So what else? What stocks do we want to look at, Luke? Are you back on? Okay, I put it. Okay, so guys, I think it's just me. If you're here, if you can hear me, I think it's just me. I'm gonna put my camera on. Luke left us for a little bit. Wait, why is it not switching off my? Oh, it's on banners. That's why, because Luke's messing with the banners, guys. I apologize about that. All right, here we go. Let me hide that. No, I can't turn it off because Luke did that. What the heck? Where do I get rid of the brand? Oh wait, no, I got it, guys. I figured it out. All right, here we go. So, AGNC. So you're AGNC. Do you know AGNC? Unity Software, baby. Unity Software. I like Unity Software. You're reading my mind. So let's do AGNC right now. Let's look at the technicals. Let's go. Look at that. Unity up 8% today, guys. Keep it clap. I like Unity Software. I like it for the long term. It's my next Adobe Play or Autodesk. Let's go, Unity. I can't hear you, Luke.
Right.
Are you
I'm
talking?
back. I'm back, baby. All right, you were talking about AGNC or which ticker are we doing?
AGNC.
All right, AGNC. I've got it up. This is a SPAC play.
I don't know what it is.
All right, let's scroll down. Okay, no, it's a real estate stock. So it looks like we've got a REIT, residential mortgage-backed securities. Look at the sideways range this thing has been in. This is a 1-year chart we have up right now. I mean, this thing's been at $14 for months.
Hey guys, I think Luke needs to get his tech stuff. I don't think you switched to the wireless network properly. But okay, so AGNC, you said it's a SPAC play. Okay, so let's look it up. Investment Corp. All right, so why do you like it? Oh, the monthly dividends. All right, so I like monthly dividends. Let me get a yield on that monthly dividends. Let's see what we got, Luke, on this ones. Try again, Luke.
All right, you hear me? Yes,
yes,
no?
sir. Yeah, I hear you. Loud and clear.
All right. The annual yield is 10% right now.
Wow.
You get paid on it monthly instead of quarterly. It's the case with all these real estate stocks.
So I think I'm going to buy it. All right, I'm buying AGNC. I think I keep losing Luke. Luke, I keep losing Luke. He's new to this tech game. What's up with you, Luke?
I don't know.
Are you on Geo or not?
I'm on Geo.
So why do we keep losing you?
It's the Russians. I mean, we covered that at the top of the show.
Lawn Pro King. I'm buying AGNC in size right now. If I lose on this one, you better be back here on Monday so I can get you to cut me a check. Okay, buddy? I'm gonna buy a market order on it. What? I don't know. 10,000 shares. What do you think?
I would go 100,000.
100,000 shares.
At market, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what the volume is. So average volume is 6.5 million a day. You're good.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm doing 10,000 shares.
All right, hit it.
Boom, bought it. AGNC, 10,000 shares purchased. All right, now let's go to the next one. Gush. Let me get the gush. Come on.
Right. What's GUSH?
What's that song? There's a song. I don't know, but anyway.
All right, this is an interesting one. We've talked about energy names a lot this week, both on the solar side, also on the oil and gas side. This is the Direction 2X.
Give me a chart.
Oil and gas ETF.
Give me a chart on the screen. I need a Benzinga Pro chart, sir.
All right, you're getting a chart. All right, there it is. It's up 3% today. Shout out to our friends at Directions. They've been amazing partners of Benzinga over the years.
We love Direction. It's
They
great.
they make amazing ETFs to trade around. Yeah, oil names have been on a rip, on a tear these past few days.
Yep. Okay. What else? Okay. NGRU, Luke. NGRU. I'll tell you what I'm going to do on that one. So NGRU, look at the technical setup. Let's look at this up. I don't see what NGRU.
I don't have a ticker on that one.
All right, Damon, you've been suspended for a little bit for giving us a bad ticker.
3 minutes. You're off for 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm putting you in timeout, NGRU. You gave us a bad ticker, man. Hide user on this channel. Yep, put user in timeout. Just did. Okay.
3 minute timeout. Okay.
Yep, 300-second timeout because you can't give a wrong symbol. That just can't do. You guys can't. You give a wrong symbol, you're going in timeout. That's it. Oh, and RUGU. So he'll be back in 5 minutes maybe. We can't put a wrong symbol. All right, but I'm still curious in this NRGU.
Oh wait, let's talk Baba for a second.
You want to talk Baba?
I want to talk Baba. I mean, Ant. Did you hear about the Ant Financial deal?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
What a disaster. I mean, that's an effing disaster.
It's the Chinese, man. They have these crazy rules there. And, Baba is definitely interesting right now. You got earnings, like what? Earnings tomorrow before the bell? I'm looking at Benzinga Pro. Tomorrow, earnings for the bell. Baba is my dad's favorite stock on the market. Okay?
Why?
I don't know. We should call him in right now. Should I call him in?
Yeah, call him in.
I don't know how I'm going to do that, though.
All right, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're getting his Baba pitch, whether he's joining us or you're taking it down for us.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to call him in, but I don't know how to do it.
I think Baba is interesting here too, right? It got hammered yesterday on the Ant Financial. If you don't know, the Ant Financial, big Chinese fintech banking company, was planning a huge IPO. I mean, like the most oversubscribed IPO ever, maybe. And it got pulled by Chinese regulators. Stock was hammered, and now it's moving back up with the rest of the market. So
all right, so Baba is probably one that you can play and own and enjoy. There was times when my dad bought it back in like the March time, and not March. What was the date? I'm gonna go back to it. It's freaking crazy, and he had so much of it. We made him sell some, and he's so mad because it would have been so much more money. He bought it. Oh my God, he bought it. Yeah, March, under 200. Under 150, 160. It was crazy. Okay, so now I want to do a stock that I know people know it, or maybe they haven't heard of it yet. So if they haven't heard of it yet, I want to pull it up. Can you pull it up in the pro chat? The symbol goes by N as in Nancy, I as in Igloo, O as in Oregon. You know that one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like a new one. It's like called NIO or NIO. That is effing NIO, guys. Can you freaking believe this
stock? On the rip.
Can you believe this stock? We're up another 9% today. Batch Bean, why didn't you tell us about this 2 weeks ago instead of?
Well, you know who did tell us about this 2 weeks ago? A week ago. We're gonna get to our chat challenge.
I know who. Scott V.
Scott V.
That's right.
I don't want to blow the winner of the chat challenge, but I mean it's a runaway.
I mean,
wait till you see the numbers, the percentage moves.
Look at this NIO call. I mean, guys, come on. Look at this move. I mean, you could have retired on this at $5. Put in $20,000, $20,000, and now you're at. Can we get the calculator? 8 times 20, $160,000. I got it, Luke.
There you go.
$160,000. I know, guys. I know. Hindsight's 2020. But that's if you invest in BZ Capital, you may get access to this. Then not saying
Scott V is stock picking in BZ Capital.
Yeah, Scott V is the managing director, the CIO of BZ Capital.
There we go. He said his hedge fund is open. All right.
So if you want in, just email Jason at Benzinga and we'll get you with Scott V. And
his minimum is $6 million though. So
yeah. So. Well, I thought he would do it for the BZ chat users. He'd go down to 250. That's what I thought.
All right.
But
all right, let me throw some new tickers. I got some new tickers ready for us. I was about to do them. I lost internet. I'm back. Like I said, today is a no trade day for me. Whenever I'm this surprised by the market, I'm not trading. The only thing I'm doing is putting some stops on my snap that I'm up about 200% on. But we've got the editor of Benzinga breakouts. He's making 2 calls today, which I think is pretty aggressive, but he's doing it. And let's talk about a strategy for a second before we get into the picks and the trades themselves. He writes this newsletter. He actually has a great return. It's about 200% this year. I went through and checked the trades. We enter him in when he gets in and gets out. He's up 200% this year. What he does is he trades momentum. Momentum is like one of the very few things that's been proven to work for a long time in academic settings. And so basically what he does is he looks for stocks that are breaking out right at the end of the day. He buys them at the end of the day and then holds them for a period of like one to 7 trading days, right? So a week and a half. So he's looking for stocks that are breaking out. They're showing strength into the close, buys them into the close, and lets it ride. He keeps tight stops. So he's got 2 trades that he's putting on today, looking to put on today. The first one, ticker X, the best ticker on the stock market, X as an X-ray, that's U.S. Steel. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in this U.S. Steel chart. So basically, his buy price is if U.S. Steel is getting up to $10.10 into the close. He thinks it's got room to run up to this $11 resistance.
I got a breaking news alert. Can I interrupt? There's
hit it.
There's about 1,000-person protest outside my door here, window in downtown Detroit. People walking with signs that say "Count every vote, count every vote." Oh shoot, something just fell. But count every vote. I don't know. There's police cars and stuff. You guys probably can't see, but there's signs to count every vote. I don't know why they wouldn't count every vote. That's what they do. But anyways, that's in downtown Detroit. You guys should know that because Detroit in Michigan is one of the last things to be determined in an election. So, all right, Luke, keep going on your X and stuff. That was
all right. So his first trade, U.S. Steel again. I'm trying to throw some new tickers at you. We want this to be the best trade idea resource out there. Gianni is his name. He's buying U.S. Steel if it's around 10.10 at the close with room to run up to that $11 resistance. The stop is 9.30. So there's one new trade idea for you. The other one, we've talked about this one a little bit. Canopy Growth. The trade is if it gets up to if it's sitting around $21, 20.95 is his exact level into the close. He's buying Canopy again. These are like 1 to 7 market day holders that he's hanging on to. He keeps the stops tight on Canopy. He's got the stop at 19.25. He's playing the momentum into the close here. So those are 2 fresh trade ideas coming to you guys.
Okay. I don't know if they liked it. They're not cheering. They're not cheering you on.
If you guys like these types of trade ideas, give us the one then. If you don't like them, you don't like Gianni, throw us the 2. We won't pick on Gianni anymore. Again, I went there because for me, it's a no trade day. I'm putting my blinders on and hanging tight, but I wanted to bring you guys something.
All right, and then I also want to say, Damon, it's okay for the finger F up. You've been avid support of the chat. I actually felt bad for the timeout, but it happened. So, but you're a good man, so don't worry about it. Or good woman. I don't know who you are. All right, so that's your pick.
All right, look at that. We got some ones flying in.
Yeah, but
one. Thank you. There we go. They like it.
I'm gonna try to outpick Luke, guys. What can I find? What can I find in this market? I just bought that one guy stock today. I bought it heavy.
You bought the REIT.
I bought that REIT. If that guy's wrong on that REIT, I'm gonna be really mad. I didn't know which one it is.
I mean, if you're buying anything, you're outpicking me today. I'm hanging out.
Now, one of the favorites. This is a favorite of Eric Kosiaba. He's been talking about it all week. It's formerly Restoration Hardware, RH. He loves it. I think he's loving it because he thinks it's like the Wayfair play. People are buying stuff for their homes. That's what I think. So on this Restoration Hardware, I mean, we're trading at the 52-week high. We're about $30 off the 52-week high. Next earnings date is December 2nd. Trailing the PE is around 40. I've always liked Restoration Hardware. You can ask Joel Connon. He loves that I used to give him Restoration Hardware all the time. I like the membership model with it. It is a good company. So RH, Luke, pull up the chart. So
yep, I got it.
Eric, I think it's a fine play. It's up $20 today, but that's also the market up 5%. I own it in my retirement account. restoration hardware, and I don't really trade it. So I just have owned it for such a long time. I think I've owned it for now. Oh my God, this is great. Yeah, I've owned it for a long time. So it's a good one. I like it. And it's DG Dollar General, I'm assuming. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Dollar General. Another one, Eric. So Dollar General, I do not own, but I think it's a good stock. The stock that I own instead of Dollar General, it's my favorite, but you can do what you like, Eric. I don't want to force you to do my stocks. I own a stock called Five Below. The symbol is FIVE. I've owned it since IPO. So I've owned it. It's at 142. I've owned it like for I don't know, this is the longest time. I owned it since like 25
All
bucks.
right, let's see.
And
So
so
IPO 2012.
yep.
Yeah, you've been in this one for a minute.
Yep. I buy companies that I really like and I can see the model. My kids love going to Five Below. They love it. I mean, it's the greatest thing. And by the way, you could buy the same thing at Five Below. You buy at Target for $5. So why would I not do Five Below? I mean, it's just a no-brainer. But Eric, listen, I'm not saying sell your Dollar General. You play what you play and what you know. I know Five Below. When I go to Dollar General, what I get upset about is how the shelves look. They're not easy to find things. I need to be able to find things. And
See, that's why I can't shop at shoot like TJ Maxx. Those ones.
Yeah.
It drives me insane.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Like I can't eat. So Five Below, it's so organized. It's so easy to shop there. What do you guys think on that one? Do you guys like Five Below? Anyone? Scott V likes Five Below. All right, our CIO of our hedge fund likes Five
there
Below.
we go.
That's
All
what
right,
we like to see.
And let's get over to our week-long chat challenge in a minute. But first, Jason, there's a question about Tesla. I mean, that's one that goes to you. Call it.
Yes, buy and don't look. Buy the stock. Buy Tesla. Own it. What else do I need to tell you?
All right, there it is.
Other than I own it, so you know that I'm I'm biased in my opinion, but yes, I own Tesla, so I would buy it.
All right, and I'm going to kick us over to our chat challenge.
Wait,
and
by the way,
I do the big okay.
Is it officially is it officially out there that Biden won or no?
I mean, it wasn't when we started.
Okay. I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not watching it right now because I'm focused on the chat, but if it was, you guys just tell us. All right. Peace out. Go ahead, Luke.
All right. Big unveil. We already know who the winner is.
You need music, man. You need music for this big unveil.
Scott with his NIO pick. 44%. Round of applause, everybody, to Scott. That's why he's going to be the chief investment officer of our hedge fund. Again, we're bringing that $6 million minimum investment down to $250,000. But Scott, congratulations to you. Everybody who's at home right now, give them a round of applause. Maybe stretch a little bit if you haven't moved a ton over the past 24 hours.
Everyone get up and do 5 jumping jacks for Scott. All right.
I'm going to do it. Yeah. No, I'll do mine.
All right. Good. Here we go.
All right, there we go. Got the blood flowing.
Okay, so does Scott get T-shirts? Does he get gift cards? What does this guy get?
Scott is, and I had a meeting with our budget committee last night. He's getting a NIO vehicle.
Really?
No, sorry. That's what I proposed. The meeting didn't go well. Scott's getting an Amazon gift card, and he's getting the nice Benzinga Detroit T-shirt. So Scott, congratulations. I'm going to throw the email address to email into the chat just in a second here. But you are the big winner. And the other thing that I'll point out is that as a group, we are some pretty poor stock pickers over this past week.
Poor?
Poor.
Why?
S&P 7-day move, 5.2%. We had 30 people participate, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4 clear the S&P 500. Wow. You're one of them, but you had 2 tickers. You also had Vista Outdoor, which I think is maybe down. Yeah, down over that same period of time.
Yeah, that's what I say. You should always go with your first guess. You know.
Yep. So we didn't do great as a group. Scott did. So happy for you.
I mean, I was up 20%. So can I be Scott's assistant for the fund?
That's not my decision to make. That's Scott's decision.
All right. Thank you. Look, okay.
All right, but let's just look through the tickers real quick. Again, we've been looking at this for an entire week.
DJ did well too.
The competition, yeah. if you aren't aware, we're looking at over the trailing 7 days. So through the election, what is going to be the best performing stock over $5? We've got some of these nice cannabis stocks. We've got Jason's Cureleaf. We've got PJ's Tilray. PJ would actually be looking way better, except Tilray's down 8% today. So it's a last minute downward move. Microsoft was the final one that cleared that S&P 500 benchmark of 5.2%, and that's on the big Microsoft move today with all the tech stocks. But I'm just going to scroll for a second. So take a look, see where you're at, see where your chatters are at, and we're going to start with something new tomorrow. If anybody has ideas as to what the next chat challenge should be, what the next competition should be, drop them in the chat. I'm crowdsourcing my work. If I can get you guys to help me with my job, it'll make my life easier, and we'll probably get some better ideas.
Yeah, that I would say that. Let's hear what you guys have, because Luke's ideas are kind of boring sometimes. So
I mean, this one was pretty good though.
No, I agree.
You gotta give me that one.
No, I agree. I mean, we could also do daily contests, like the night before.
Yep.
We pick a stock for the next day for the end of the show, or like whoever is the biggest short. But I want to. You guys may not want to answer. I want to know in the chat right now, if you're upset with this election, press 1. If you're happy about it, press 2. I just want to know, if you're upset, press 1. If you're happy, press 2. Is that Ryan Faluna here? No, it must not be. There's a guy that looks just like Ryan Faluna outside. No, Damon, you're good too. You don't want to miss the next contest? Well, don't miss the show. We're every day.
Every day. 12:10. Every day.
12:10. And we'll have new graphics, new video. We have a whole new thing. We got a studio being built here. We're at the Benzinga headquarters in downtown Detroit, Michigan, where all the action is happening. So if you don't live in Michigan yet, move here. Come work in our office. We don't work, we build. We are going crazy here. So if you want to do some show stuff, just show up and show us what you got. Let's do it. All right. So look, you gave stock picks. You brought some new ones in. We got some new ones from the chat, and we got on this election, got a few ones, got some 2. And I'm just upset how people are acting. Yeah, I don't like how people are acting too. I just like, it's an election, pick a winner and call it a day, and everyone get along. There's too much dissension. It's like, when someone's like, there's a lot of road rage these days too. So there's too much dissension in this world. All
right, well, let's get a couple more ideas. Can I do a couple more ideas?
Yeah, I'll mute myself.
All right, couple more ideas. We haven't looked at this one yet today. This is something that we just started doing this week. It's our What the Readers Want segment. Again, this is an exclusive look. This is data that's not publicly available. We're basically looking at what are the most read tickers on Benzinga.com. We get 6 million readers a month, so it's a pretty freaking big sample size. Trying to give you guys some insight as to what people care about to generate some trade ideas there. Number 1, we have Baba, Alibaba. We talked about that one a little bit. Sold hard yesterday, bought hard today. 2, we've got Twitter on some Trump censoring. I don't think you can really pull a signal out of that one. It's more politics than stocks. This one, really interesting. Tapestry and General Electric. This was in the top 5 list yesterday, still in the top 5 list today. That means people really care about this one. We've got something on hemp, not surprising given the election. And then here's another one that I think is super interesting. Jumaya, it's a chat favorite. This one was in the top 5 yesterday. It's in the top 5 again today. Jumaya Technologies, so that means their interest there. So if I've got to pull some signals out of this, a lot of people care about Baba. People have cared about Tapestry and General Electric for 2 days now, and then Jumaya. That is a third one. So that is your exclusive peek, exclusive insight that we're giving you guys in the chat. Again, we just started doing this one this week. I got flamed for my banner with this cute little squirrel, which I think is sort of ironically funny. But if you guys want us to keep doing this one next week, give us a 1. If this isn't helpful, doesn't help with trade ideas, give us a 2. Again, we want this to be the best trade idea resource out there. All right. That's all that I have today. I've got to go in a couple of minutes. Jason, anything else we should talk about? Any words of wisdom you want to leave us with, etc.?
We had 1,100 people in here today, and there's only 62 likes. Can you guys just take a pause and go to YouTube and hit the like button? We need to be discovered by the YouTube algorithms. I hate to trouble with you guys with that. I wish we could pay you every time, but just please, you're getting a ton of ones, Luke, for your questions, so they like it. I again, I made a trade from the room. We may even do like a fund for the room, but I made a trade from that one REIT I bought. I'm hanging on to my other stocks. I'm hoping we have strong earnings from Upwork. Is that tonight, Luke?
I believe that's tonight. Let me just throw us a
If
quick double
Upwork doesn't,
check.
if Upwork does not have strong numbers tonight, guys, then tomorrow I'm going to be very angry and
Yeah,
upset. So,
today.
so if Upwork doesn't have strong numbers tonight, I'm going to be angry and upset, and that's just what I'm going to be. So that's just that, okay? And we'll see. You'll get to see it in real life tomorrow. And I think the sports gambling stocks could be coming back again. I think looking at the Pens, the DraftKings, we have an interview with Dave Portnoy coming up soon, and a few other people. We have Kathy. I got to get the exact date. Kathy from ARK Investment coming up. Got a couple of those. So make sure you stay tuned. If you don't have the notifications turned on YouTube, turn those on so you get alerted so when we go on, because Kathy may come in a special segment and not in the 12 o'clock show. But we appreciate the like button. I guess 17 people just hit it, so thank you. Let your friends know about it.
Yeah, we're gonna fix our tech issues for tomorrow. I'm figuring out how to use the internet still, so I'll read up on it tonight. Question in the chat: what hours of the show? We're going 12, 10 to 1. If we get more viewership, we're gonna go all day. If we get the concurrence over 200, 300, 500, etc., we're gonna start making more shows. So we got to get the proof of concept first. So share, like, subscribe, etc.
Yep. And if you guys think you can help us, let us know. I'm Jason at Benzinga.com. I look frozen right now on the YouTube. I look very strange. Oh my God. I'm watching this on YouTube at the same time. Oh,
if you think he always looks strange, go ahead and throw that one in there.
It's a good point. It's a good point. No, it's a good point, Luke. That's a good point. I think I always look strange. Yep, I've broken some mirrors in the past. So, all right. Did you time me out? Mark Peacock. Nope, we didn't time you out. There's only one person we timed out.
Or a bad ticker. But
yeah,
he's back. It was a 300-second timeout.
He's back. I just gave him a whole segment and then it was that. So no, we don't we don't time out. All right. Have a great old rest of your Wednesday and
hump day.
The hump day. And what I would say is ignore the noise. Focus on you. Focus on your results. You can't control the election. You can't control a lot of things in life. Focus on you and focus on what you can control. And let's work together to find the right picks, the right business, the right stuff. Let's just get things going together. Hopefully Upwork has good numbers, but again, Upwork may not perform this quarter. I was short Washington Mutual back in the day when it went bankrupt, but I was short a little bit too early. And the CEO Terry Killinger, Luke, you can hang up. CEO Terry.
All right. Peace, guys. Happy trading.
CEO Terry Killinger gets on the conference call and says, "Oh, we're only taking $1 billion write down." So I was short 200 shares when I was 23 years old. It went to $47 right after that. I'm like, oh my God, that's 8 points. 8 points times 200 is $1,600. So I covered my short, and then from that 48 went to 50, and then went down to 0. My point is, you can't always time these things perfectly. And my Washington Mutual, I was correct directionally. My timing was off. So there's a chance Upwork might not have great numbers, but I have to understand I can't control the quarter they're going to have, but you can control your decisions and you can control how you react to them. Back when I was 23, I was very confident on my thesis for Washington Mutual eventually being a 0 as a company. Why I didn't keep my conviction or why I didn't go work for Dan Loeb at Third Point at that point, I don't know. That was a mistake I made. Don't repeat the mistakes I make, all right? You guys learn from my mistakes and make money off them. Again, thanks for listening. Spencer Israel says hello. And Caesar's ready to go. We'll see you later. Peace.